Nabanasdishtanam inha ashaunam ashauninam cha ahum cha danam cha baudhascha Urvanam cha Fravashim cha Yazma Yue Asha Vaunare Mat Vispamyu Ashaunim Yu Fravashim Yu Yahu Irithusham Ashaunam Yahuscha Jvantam Ashaunam Yahuscha Naram Azatanam Frashucharathram Saushyantam. We're worshipping with the guardians of the righteous. Gayomard. We're worshipping here with the holiness of the holy Spitaman Zarathustra and his guardian. We're worshipping with the guardian of the righteous Kavasji Edulji. We're worshipping with the guardian of the righteous Avesta of Zarathustra, who fought with triumph for righteousness. Here, we're worshipping with the life, the consciousness, the intelligence, the soul, the guardian of the righteous, and among the Naban as Dishtas, the acceptors of the religion, nearest to the navel is what it means, who fought with triumph for righteous, along with all holy guardians of the righteous, departed of the righteous living and of the progressive saviors who will be born hereafter. So progressivism promoters of the rightful change, really, the renovators. And savior not in the Christian sense. Savior is in someone who has blazed the trail that others can go down. Well, it's more complex as that, but it's not in the Christian sense. Enharistanam Urvanu Yazamada Yahu Ashaunam Fravashayu Vispanam Ahmya Namanenabanazdishtanam Para Iristanam Aethrapaetenam Aethrianam Naram Nairinam Inha Ashunam Asha unam Fravashio Yazmade Vispanam Aethr Ap Aet Enam Ashaunam Fravashayu Yazmade Vispanam Athriyanam Athriyanam Ashaunam Fravashiyu Yazmade Vispanam Naram Ashaunam Vravashiyu Yazmade Vispanam Nirvinam Ashauninam Vravashiyu Yazmade. We're worshiping here with the souls, with these souls of the departed, who belong to the guardians of the holy ones. Here, in this home, worshiping with those guardians of the righteous, and among all the departed, next of kin, the teachers, the disciples, the men and women, we're worshiping with the guardians of the righteous. Among all teachers, we're worshiping with the guardians of the righteous. Among all disciples, we're worshiping with the guardians of the righteous. Among all people, we're worshiping with the guardians of the righteous. Among all women, oh, well, I guess men and women here. So, very often when you see in texts like this that it says men, it means humans, all humans. It's not really a gender thing, but when you see them together, obviously. Vispanam aperaniyukanam dahmu keretanam ashaunam Fravashiyu Yazamade Adakyunam Cha Ashaunam Fravashiyu Yazamade Uzdakyunam Cha Ashaunam Fravashiyu Yazamade Naram Cha Ashaunam Fravashiyu Yazmade Nairinam Cha Ashauninam Fravashiyu Yazmade Vispau Ashaunam Vanguhish Surau Spendau Fravashiyu Yazmade Yahu Hacha Giyat Marathnat Ash Saushyantat Verethragnat. We're worshiping with the guardians of all the holy youth, doing pious deeds. We're worshiping with the guardians of the righteous among those who inhabited in this land and outside the land. We're worshiping with the guardians of the righteous people, of the righteous men and women. We're worshiping with all the excellent, heroic, beneficent guardians of the righteous, which, from Geumard up to the victorious Saoshyant, so the final savior, as it's said. sort of like a Messiah, but not in the Christian sense. I mean, more of a literal sense. And reciting in the bas. Humata hukta havarshta humanashni hungavashni hukunashni in kshnuman arnafravash barasan nirong piruzgar bad kure behnine mazdeyasnan rava bad andar hafte keshvar namchashti adar andar kamban hasta shaherastan andar. And then people would recite the name of their country or where they're at in some other term. Shaherestan Puri Firuzi Shadi Oramashni Ravan Kure Kojaste Avazun Bad Avazuntar Bad Kure Kojaste Bad in Kshnuman Ardafravash Berasad Keraga Ruz Shaheriat Shaheriari Kesh Yazashne Kardah Hom Darun Yashtehom Myazda Hamiraenem Yu Kardeha Pa Ganje Dadar Ramazda Riyumand Kurehmand Ameshaspandan Berasan Auj Zur Niru Tagi Amavandi Peruzgari in Kshnuman Ardafravash Berasad Azhama Padiraftar Ban Emara Panahi Kerdar Niki Andaktar Anae Petyar Duravazdashtar Eyafta Kah Ban Kera Nigar Miazd Hazar Mard Miazd Shayam Sakt Emara Kam Randtar Asantar Eni Kard Yak Azma Hazar Paniraftar Bad Nam Chashti Anusha Ravan Ravani. And if you're doing this in the name of someone, you're, do things in the name of God, but you know what I mean. If you're dedicating, to the memory of somebody, mention this person here. Adar Yad Madanusha Ravani Zartosht Spit Taman Ashu Faruhar Aedar Yadbad Anusha Ravan Ravani Gushtaspa Shah Luhuraspa Shah Aedar Yad Mad Anusha Ravan Ravani Jamaspa Habub Aedar Yad Mad Anusha Ravan Ravani Ardae Virath Arda Fravash Aedar Yadbad Anusha Ravan Ravane Adarbad Maraspand Aedar Yad Bad Anusha Ravan Ravani Muben Shapur Muben Shahriya Shahriyar Aedar Yadbad Anusha Ravan Ravani Muben Hormadear Ervad Ramyar Aedar Yadbad Anusha Ravan Ravani Muben Neryosang Dahabal Aedar Yad Mad Anusha Ravan Ravane Hamma Fravash Ashuan Aedar Yad Mad Anusha Ravan Ravane Nam Chashti Anusha Ravan Ravane, and then the name of the person whose memory you're listening here, that you're bringing up. Hamma Fravash Ashuan Adaryan Ban Varmashne, and the name of the person who ordered that this would be done. Mazdeyasni Berasad Hamma Fravash Ashuan Kardah Chaharum Dahum Sivros Salros Asgeomard Anda Socios Aedar Yadbad Hastan Budan Bedan Zadan Azadan Adahi Uzdahi Dahmet Nar Narik Avarnae Purnae Harke Avar Inzamin Peri Bahadini Budaran Shud Ast Hamafravash Ashuan Yukardeha Asgeumard Anda Socios. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned this is in Pazend, not Avestan, if you couldn't tell. Aedar Yadban Kainman Vis Zand Dehrusta Guzaste and Hamma Fravash Ashuan Yukardeha Asgeumard Anda Socios Aedar Yadban Ashuan Fravash Chiran Fravash Avarvizan Fravash Piruzgaran Fravash Puryudakashan Fravash Nabanazdashtan Fravash Fravashiyu Hamayu Kardah Azgeumard Anda Socios Adar Yad Mad Ravane Pedaran Madaran Jadagan Nyagan Varzandan Paevandan Parastaran Nabanazdashtan Pravashashuan Yukardeha Azgeumard Anda Socios Aedar Yad Bad Hamma Athornan Hamma Ratheshtaran Hamma Vastriyushan Hamma Hutokshan Hamma Fravash Ashuan Hamma Yukardeha Azgeumard Anda Socios Aedar Yad Bad Hamma Fravash Ashuan Hafte Keshvar Zamin Arzahe Savahe Fradadafsh Vid Anafsh Vurubarasht Vuruzaresht Kanaras Bam Kangnez Kongdez Ashuan Varjam Kardan Janjamatra Hamma Fravash Ashuan Hammayu Kardeha Azgeumard Anda Socios Aedar Yadbad Gorje Kure Awazayan Inkshnuman Arnda Fravash Berasan Namcheste Naushe Ravan Ravani. And the name of the person who you're remembering? Adaryan Bad Anusha Ravan Ravane Hamma Fravash Ashuan Aedar Yadbad Varma Ashne, the person who ordered the performance. Mazda Yasni Berasan Hamkerfe Hammavehane Hafte Keshvar Zamin Berasad Azhamma Guna Patet Pashamanum Papatet Hom Vispau Fravasheu Asha Unam Yazama Ede Asha Unam Vanguhish Surau Spentau Fravasheu Yazama Ede Vispe Ashavanu Yazata Yazama Ede. And in the dawn are the morning. Havanim paeteratum savangaem visimcha paeteratum. If, in the early afternoon, rapithwinem paeteratum fradat vishaum zantum cha paeteratum. If in the late afternoon, usiarinem paeteratum fradat virem dacumem cha paeteratum. If in the evening, Ivis ruthremem ambingam paeteratum fradat vispam hugiaetim Zarathushtrotemem cha paeteratum. If in the middle of the night, between dusk and dawn, but some say it's the midnight prayer. Well, it's the middle of the night, so that's Ushahinem paeteratum berejin namanim cha paeteratum yange hatam at yasne paetevango mazdau ahuro vaetha ashat hacha yaungamcha tanscha tauscha yazma edde. And in the Baz, and these particular portions are, I guess we're back into Avesta, aren't we? Oh wait, no we're not. Hormazd kudae awazune mardum sardagan hama sardagan hambiaste vehan Uembahadin Mazdayasnan Angahi Astavani Neki Rasanan Aedunbad. And then the Yata Ahuva aerial formula twice. Yasnemcha Vahmemcha Aujascha Zavarecha Afriname ahurahe mazdau raevato khvarenanguhato amashanam spentanam ashaunam pravashinam ugranam aewithuranam paoiryu takaeshanam Pravashenam Nabanazdishtanam Pravashenam. And then the Esham Bohu formula. Ahmae Ra Escha Hazangram Jasame Avanga Mazda Kerfeh Most. And before we get into the Doa Tenda Roste, which is another Avestan formula. The Pshnuman is a ceremonial propitiation. And as all things, the righteous thought, the righteous word, and the righteous deed. And the Kavasjis, if they are, it kind of transcends as guardians, there's witnesses of deeds. People in general, communities in general, individual sort of deeds, if you get used to like fasting on a Thursday or Monday, or if you're doing this extra thing, or if you're doing the things that you're supposed to do anyways, or they're watchers of these things. And it's being done for the glory of the God celebrating, praising, hymning religion. Because all songs and celebrations and the Siyasna Zarathustra are supposed to be for that. You're hoping that it spreads from the home to the neighborhood to the city to the county to the, so on and so forth. And you're seeking approval of God and pleasure of all that's in accord with God. And so you're asking for the soul of such and such to be remembered, and you're connecting to the memory and the legacy and the energy associated with Zarathustra's, like the keeper of those ruddy, sort of reddish, sort of cute camels that, like, I guess it's like this Afghani breed, I guess. But are golden camels or whatever it means. And Spitaman is white power, but not in a racist sense, and not in a white light warrior sense either. So remembering Gustaspa, King Lohur Aspa, Jamaspa, Habub, Arda Eviroth, Darbad Maraspan, Mobed Shapur, Mobed Sheher-ar, Mobed Hormazd-ar, Ervid Ramyar, Mobed Neryosang, Dahaval, or is it Dhaval? And so we're carrying on the influence of these people through such ceremonies. And if it's actually part of their legacy that we're doing this, then, the good deeds of it may work for them. We're praying for the ceremonial work, for the ceremonial operator, the person who encourages or orders or whatever the ceremony, out to the 7 regions of the earth, happiness and good and heroicness, the holiness, all the light beings, as you could call them,